Gemini, the theme for 2014 begins in January with Pluto, which is transformation, Uranus, which is sudden change, Jupiter, which is expansion. And then we have other key players, which will be Mars going retrograde, and of course Saturn's always there. But we start January with Venus going retrograde, and then on the 31st, she goes direct. She's in Capricorn. Capricorn, just like where Pluto is in a sign that is in an angle to you, Gemini, called the quincunx, which is an aspect of adjustment. Where are you going to be making these adjustments? It's going to be about your connections and your agreements with other people. What other people have, what other people do, what you owe them, what they owe you. There's this transformation and adjustment and shift with agreements with other people, whether they're your significant others or friendships or whomever it is that you have in your world. In February, the North Node enters Libra. This is a shifting pattern from having been in Scorpio. The North Node has been in Scorpio the last 18 months. Now it's in Libra. The ruler of Libra's Venus. So relationships, what we love, what we value. And it will be even more significant as we have Mars going retrograde in Libra. And this Mars retrograde in Libra is in a part of your chart that is an air sign. You're an air sign. And it is a part of your world that represents connecting with what brings you joy. It's called the house of love affairs and children and romance and dating and hobbies, but it's what brings you joy. And so this shift into Libra with Mars going retrograde on the 1st, Mars is where we put energy. It's emphasizing putting energy into that. The solar eclipse in Taurus in April 29th, will be the last solar eclipse in Taurus until April of 2022. So what does this mean? There's a shifting patterns in the eclipses. The last eclipse in Taurus it's the sign behind you. So there can be sudden insight that will awaken something about where you have been blind, where you haven't seen something, there's a revelation energy. The high side of this spectrum of the zodiac is deep spiritual communion. So if you're into journaling, if you're into anything that opens up sudden awareness of what you've been blind to before, the eclipse will pull that out. In April, we also have 3 very significant vibration energies, and it is with the planet Jupiter, it's with Pluto, and it's with Uranus. These are the concepts. Jupiter is expansion, Pluto is transformation, Uranus is sudden change and something different. Where it will manifest for you, it has to do with expanding your personal resources. Now, this is generally considered the house of money, but because money is just one part of resources, where can you feel really confident about yourself? That if you were, stranded on a desert island or stranded in a city with nothing, you have the confidence in yourself to be able to be okay. So expand your resources and have this transformation and understanding with other people. And then the sudden shift with Uranus can be around friendships, will be around either groups or organizations or just friendships, the sudden explosion. The general energy of Pluto and Uranus is revolution. But where's the revolution in your life? It has to do with how much you count on others, or others, sometimes it's how much you count on your credit card, how much you count on student loans, how much you count on being able to go into a kitty here and there, and a transformation around that. And the rebellion energy can be breaking free from any confined way that you have felt that you needed to conform to with people that you may have considered friends or that you've been connected with. So there's this transformation and breaking free to be yourself. And that comes with confidence. And that energy is extremely powerful. That is your gift to manifest that in this year, in 2014. Now, it's not that Saturn won't be a significant player, because Saturn will still be in Scorpio all the way until late December of 2014. And it is, just like Pluto, it's in an angle to Gemini of adjustment. But where's your adjustment? In your habits and your routines. Make sure they're good habits. Make sure your routines are good routines. And they're very supportive for the growth that you want, the growth that's important for you, to embrace what brings you joy, to expand your self-confidence and also your resources to be able to feel safe wherever you are planted on the planet. And that transformation and that revolutionary energy of being your own authentic person, no matter who you're with or what group or individuals you're with.